am your host, Iceman 3rd ID. Currently trying to figure out how to assign moderators on my phone. We'll see how that goes. But of course, as soon as I start the stream, my phone doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. There we go. We're just chilling today. I don't have any special guests. Boone's busy. You know, hey, if a special guest wants to come on the channel, we can have him on the channel. But I'm trying to get my video to load up on my phone here. There we go. And then I can look at the stream. And I can assign some moderators. I'm going to put "What's up, guys?" in the chat. Hello, haven't caught up with you yet. Okay, what's up, Shard Vixen? Oh, Grandma Plays. What's going on? What's going on there, Grandma Plays Games? I'm waiting for some other folks to join the chat so we can, just chilling is just fine. Thanks, Wicked Throne. Or is that Wicked Thorn? I don't know. My eyesight's really bad. Wicked Thorn. Okay. I'm waiting on some more people to come into the chat. That way I can assign some moderators. That's my main goal for this whole live stream, is assigning some good moderators to my channel. And hopefully some good moderators show up. Because trolls are, the troll struggle is real. Let's put it that way. The troll struggle is real in No Man's Sky lately. You have a lot of No Man's Sky trolls. So, Grammy says, I just listen to you while I'm doing animation. I do that with all the streams I watch. Well, that's nice. Thank you. Wicked Thorn is just a great name. Yeah, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. We're probably not going to do anything too interesting today, since we're just streaming to be streaming. Streaming to hang out, chill, and say what's up to one another. Hang out while, you know, nations. Wicked Thorn said he was just seeing what rabbit holes he could fall into on YouTube. Well, you found a rabbit hole, that's for sure. You have found a rabbit hole. Let me see what we got. Oops, I went to the blue screen of death. I pushed the wrong button. Let me see what we got going on here. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. Why did I have a dynamic resonator? I don't remember what I was doing the last time I was on this channel. Why are we in this ship? I don't know. We need some crysonite, though. That is for sure. If we're going to repair our ships, we need some crysonite. And I don't know if I have any. Yeah, I do. Actually, have some. Alright, well, we can fix that. Now what? Put that in there. I think we were just trying to make some money last time I was here. I was hoping that Gaming Mike or Boone or Doomtooth or anybody else would show up. That way I can make them mods. But thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. My wife suggested this name for me, so I come by it honestly, or at least as honest as someone named Wicked can. That's good. I like that. All right. So we got that ship fixed. Well, we need to fix our other ship. What the? Oh, yeah, that's my portal comball. Let's see if we got any new comballs, first of all. I don't think I've shown you guys that comball up there. These 4 comballs here, I think we've seen. Then we've got a portal comm ball down here and that comm ball up there. I'll show you this comm ball over here before we go up to the starship. I got a lot of comm balls. A lot of people have come to say hi. So thanks for coming to say hi. If you've left me a comm ball. But right here we've got greetings from Book of Biney from the hub. So that's cool. Grammy says, or Shard Vixen. I should just call you. Do you want me to call you Grammy or Shard Vixen? I'm not sure which one to call you. There was a Thorn in a fantasy books that was very popular in 1970, so I can't remember the name of the book off the top of my head. So yeah, lots of comm balls, lots of visitors to my base. I need to take a picture of my location so I can send it to Cobra so he can go ahead and visit my base. Alright, so we'll go over here to the signal booster, take a picture of that, so that if anybody wants to come see my base, they can see my base. Screenshot that if you want to show up and leave me a comm ball. Wicked Thorn says he thinks he's read that. Oh, let's call on our freighter first before we get into the ship. I was thinking about doing an after party for the Cobra TV podcast tonight. I'm not sure if he's going to do a subcast tonight or not, but if he does, I was thinking about doing an after party on tonight's. So let me know if you guys want me to do an after party, and I'll do one. I can call you Granny or Shard Vixen. Shard Vixen longer than I've been a grandmother. What do you record on, Iceman? I actually am using the PlayStation to record on. If you've seen any of my... If you have seen any of my edited content, that's all on the... What is it? The Share Factory app, and it's a fairly powerful editing tool. It's really nice. Whoa! I almost flew right past it. All right, so we're in the. There's only 9 parking spots in this whole ship, and I think you can have up to 6 ships. I think. Not sure. I mean, I've only got 4 ships. I don't know why I'd need 6. Uh-oh. I just got a photo, if you guys heard that, probably from Colt. He's out there chasing ne'er-do-wells across the galaxy. You remember it zig then zag? Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what I did. See, this ship is named Colt Emic Colt Face after the Colt that is following RTT across the galaxy. So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty neat. All right, so what's broken on this thing? Something was broken on this thing. I need aluminum, and I think I've got some aluminum in my freighter, if I'm not mistaken. Do I not? I guess I don't have any aluminum. I had a bunch of it. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I sold it. That's a thing. I sell things all the time. And I had 2 dynamic resonators for some reason. I don't remember why. Oh, you know what it was? I would let my son play as me the other day. If the boys are quiet and happy later, I would watch an after party. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that would be cool to have you there, Grammy. I would love that. So yeah, I was letting my son play, and apparently he was getting the stuff that he needed to build an exo bay on my planet, so he could drive the Colossus. Alright, so we need just 50 aluminum. I think we can swing that. We could probably go to the space station and find 50 aluminum. If not, I think there's a planet with some aluminum on it in my system, so no big deal. What do we have here? Oh, we get a drop pod right there. Okay. Alright, so let's look here. We'll scan the area and look to see if there's any aluminum around here. I think I'm a little bit too far in the atmosphere. I need to get back out into space before I'm able to scan. There we go. There's Jungle Zoo. There's a lot of animals on that one. That one's got aluminum. Let's just go there. We'll go to Jungle Zoo. It's not too dangerous. Let's get some aluminum, repair the ships. See, these fighters have been damaged because I've been going through black holes after pirate attacks. And so then the only downside to that is you get a ton of nanites doing it that way, but the only downside is to it then is if you want to take your ship back into battle, you've got to repair it, you know, or you're not going to be like 100% combat effective, let's say. Hey guys, if you're just joining the channel, I'm your host Iceman 3rd ID. Welcome to the channel. Put a comment in the comment section below. I'm trying to assign moderators today, so if you're a regular on the channel, I would love to assign you as a moderator, and that way we can have a little bit of civil discourse in the chat. Not that it's gotten out of hand today. It surely has not. We've got Grammy and Wicked Thorn in the chat today. I don't know how many people are watching. Let me zoom out here. How many people we got watching? 7 watching and only 2 in the chat? Come on, guys. You can do better than that. Hey, thanks Bone Junkie for giving me a like. That's awesome. Alright, here we go. Wow, that's cool. That doesn't happen every day. Alright, we need an aluminum deposit. That's what we need. This is probably one of my favorite planets ever. There's some aluminum down there, but it's like totally in the water. There's some scenes on this planet that are just picturesque. Put it that way. Picturesque. It's full of life. It's full of trees and canyons. And it's got rivers that are cutting gorges into the soil, and it just provides for some spectacular view. One of my favorite planets I've ever been on. I went on like a photo mode spree on this planet at one point. I know there's got to be some more aluminum around here somewhere. There's some iridium. There's some heridium. But aluminum is generally in the ground. So I'm guessing there's probably some right here once we get into the caves. Maybe they're like me and just like to listen. I do watch in between doing the animation. Hey, there's Doomtooth. You are now a moderator. Thanks for coming to the channel. I will be filming today as well. Awesome, Grammy. I have the impression that you are one of a kind, Grammy. Yeah, I have that impression too. Alright, so we're looking for aluminum. And, Doomtooth, if you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome, man. It's not like we're not friends on Facebook. It's not like I didn't give you an invite. To come on the show. You're more than welcome to come on the show anytime you want. You know that. You know that. Alright. So what we're looking for is aluminum on this planet here. This isn't too bad of a planet. It gets a little bit cold whenever it storms, but that's it, really. It's got some animals that tend to, I don't know, let's say attack you. They're not the nicest creatures in the world. Of course, if I had some two-legged weirdo walking around my planet and I lived there, I probably wouldn't be too friendly either. Just saying. Iceman Third ID, the two-legged weirdo. All right. I may have landed in just a bad spot. I figured since there's caves here, there would be aluminum here, because it seems to be in the ground on this planet. So I don't know. That's definitely a stalking creature right there. Uh-oh. Ow. Alright, dude. I don't want to do this, but I will. Yeah. There you go. Eat that. Look at that. It's like a porcupine creature. That's crazy. Hey, look, man. Lay off. It's the... Cheese it. It's the fuzz. Get out of here. Alright. Surely there has got to be an aluminum deposit somewhere in the vicinity. It says there's aluminum on this planet. There's plenty of platinum, I can tell you that. There's platinum all over the stinking place. Where is the aluminum, though? Oh, Bree's here too. Oh, she's got the headset. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You know, if tell Bree thank you, by the way. Hey, what's up, Oida? HWTP. What? The planets? What's the purpose? What's the profile? WTP, what does that stand for? Put it in the chat. Yeah, if you're here, we're just chilling, hanging out. I'm on my zoological planet in the system, looking for aluminum so that we can repair my my starship that was in that last pirate raid. And there is a ton of platinum on this planet. I didn't even realize that, because all I was doing was zoology before. And when it seems like when there's a ton of something, you don't really notice it because you've got plenty of it. All right, look, dude. But when you don't have it, that's when you notice that it's not there, especially in survival mode. Especially in survival mode. Dude, there's not any aluminum around here. I'm just gonna go back to the ship and find somewhere else to get some. Oh, what's the point? Originally is dead anyway. That's what the name stands for. Okay, what's the point? I don't know what the point is. So now I can call you what's the point, or WTP. I don't know which one I'm more comfortable with, WTP or what's the point. They're equally as long or cumbersome. I'm not sure. Not that Iceman Third ID is any better. I'm just used to saying Iceman Third ID because it's my name. This is one of my favorite planets, though. Even though I can't find aluminum right now, it's not yielding its riches to my lasering miner, but whatever. There's some aluminum right there. See it? See how it's all in the ground right there? So now I'm just going to land right next to it. Try not to... Oh, we need to refill our... Ooh, we got a bunch of thallium. Refill that. Refill the mining laser. Refill the bolt caster. Get rid of all the small piles of stuff that I got. Alright. Got all that technology recharged. And I'm pretty sure if I've got the iron, I could probably make a shielding shard. Or a shielding plate even. And at least fill one of these up. There we go. Alright. Now we're all set. We're all set to do a little mining. Where's my ship? Oh, there it is. So I landed right next to this aluminum. Oh, I can't shoot it. Alright, so we don't need much aluminum. All we need is like 50 aluminum. I probably could have went to the space station and done it faster, but whatever. Whatever. I've got it now, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, now once we get this aluminum done, I don't know what we're gonna do. Once we get the fighter fixed up and ready to go. How much aluminum is that? 73, we're good. Alright, Starship. We're gonna go ahead and fix that. There we go. Now we got that Starship fixed. We've got the other fighter fixed. Now I think we can just make some money and talk. What do you guys think? We'll go back to the Starship. Park this bad boy. We'll go get not Big Trouble. We'll go get what's his name? The Pork Chop Express. That's what it is. We'll go get the Pork Chop Express and make some money at our farm. And it looks like I've got troubles with pirates already. 6 of the largest fighter battles so far, not a single one over 33 slots because RNG hates me. I think the freighters are locked out at 34 or 35 slots, Doom. Uh-oh. Am I? Oh, of course. I hope I'm still broadcasting. Am I still broadcasting, guys? Can you see me? Of course, it's 3 of them. That's a cool picture. I like that. That's neato. That's neatorific. I'm going to take a picture of that. Alright. Here we go. Just checking to see if you can still see me. Look at that. That's awesome. Love it. Let's turn it like that. That's perfect. I like it. Take a picture. And now I just got this joker. And skadoosh. You're dead. I don't know why these guys would want to come to my home system and mess with me. That just sounds crazy. Why would you come to Iceman's home system and attack him? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's go get in the freighter. Drop this fighter off. Head toward and search for Arena 30 in the area. It has a 34. Oh, okay. That's what Alcoholic says anyway. I think he's talking to Doom. That's almost a Battlestar Galactica moment. Yeah, it was. That was pretty cool. Didn't cord Arena 30 yet. What's up, Alcoholic? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. I like having you in the chat. Alcoholic, I'm going to make you a moderator for the chat. You are now a moderator. Alright. So we're going to drop this off. We're just going to go make us some monies. Which I'm not sure if that's exactly what we need is money for the next update, but it can't hurt, right? Let's say that there's going to be, you could build your own freighters, or, you know, I can almost guarantee you there's going to be stuff to spend money on in the next update. Alright, here we go. Surely there's going to be something to spend money on. Alright. Well, let's get the nanites out of here. And then we'll put that in there. All the stuff that we're going to sell later on, we'll put in the Starship. No free slots and ship inventory. I don't really need one emerald anyway. The iron can probably go in the Starship. The aluminum, don't need that anymore. The antrium, don't need that anymore. Platinum. I tell you what, we'll stop by. How about this? We'll stop by a dealer, or not a dealer necessarily. We'll stop by a trade station on our way back. Direct Mix, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Ivy Mike, welcome to the chat. Whoops. Ivy Mike is now a moderator on the chat. How you doing, Ivy? Jorgen, what's up? Kid Cootie, what's up? How's it going? What is Waking Titan? Oh, somebody answer that for me, will you? I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Not till tonight at the after party, when we know more about it. What is Waking Titan? It's an alternative reality game that is being played to promote the next update to No Man's Sky. And for more information on that, you can probably go to the eTark website. And they've got a bunch of forums on it and stuff like that. E-T-A-R... eTark. E-T-A-R-C? I think that's how they... I think that's what they call it. Alright, so I've got a couple of things marked here. I have a couple of things marked. I've got... Where is it? That is a portal, right? And that is a... I believe that's a trade station. So we can go to the trade station, get rid of the stuff I don't need, and then we can go back and do a farming run. No, that's not a trade station. That's actually a monolith that points directly at the portal. I'll show you guys. Or no, directly away from the portal? I don't know. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I think it points directly at the portal, but if you stand to engage the monolith, it points directly away from the portal. But it's in line with the portal. I thought it was interesting, so I marked it. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. I'll describe it to you. I'll show it to you. I don't even have to describe it. I'll just show it to you. Wow. We got 28 people watching? How'd that happen? Boone, what's up, man? How you doing? You are now a moderator for the channel. So we got moderators. We got moderators galore. Redbeard, what's up? Nobody was really sure what's going on with WT. Yep. Those folks on eTark are incredible. All right. Awesome. Hey, meanest person on YouTube. Thank you for being deleted. Appreciate it. Meanest person is on timeout. Awesome. All right, so let's show you what I'm talking about on on this monolith here. And if you look, I literally have a beacon on top of this monolith right here. It looks kind of funny. It looks like a cartoon beacon, like you'd see on like Futurama or something. Like it's gonna backtalk me or something, like one of those robots. You know, like, give me a beer. No. All right, so if you look at this, it's a triangle that points directly at that, and that is the portal, right? So you got a portal over there. You've got this triangle that points directly at it, but if you engage it, you have to stand with your back to the portal, which is odd. Now let's see what this says, because I've used it before, but I think it may have reset or something, so I can use it again. See, look at that. So I just learned a word from it, even though I've already used it once before. And my Corvex, I guess, rating has increased. My Corvex standing has increased. Let's go get into the Pork Chop Express here. And we'll fly over the monolith. Can I see through my floor in this one? No, I can't see through the floor. So what I'm going to have to do is we'll just look at it this way. How's that? Whoa, trippy dude. All right. The nicest person on YouTube? Oh, that's funny. Any good updates since release? Yes, Jorgen, there's been some awesome updates. Love the game, man. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Another thing that could be cool is if a freighter is put just outside a planet's orbit, the people inside the freighter would fly down to random parts of the planet and gather materials alongside you. That would be awesome, dude. For real. But Roast isn't crazy about it. Alright. Just another thing I think would be cool. Yeah, I think it'd be cool too. Oh, we're about to miss the portal. See the portal? I'm about to make everybody motion sick. Alright, hold on. There it is. There's the portal. So, I've got a portal. I've got a comm ball. And then over here, somewhere, where I'm all turned around now. Where's my black marker? My black marker. There it is. My black marker is in line with the monolith and the portal. I just flew in a straight line. It took me directly to a trade station, which is crazy. Let's see what we got here going on in the chat. Love the roller coaster feel. One of the things I miss playing this game. Yeah, it's so fun. I really like that roller coaster type of, whoa, you know, that type of thing. It's pretty cool. So, thanks for coming to the show, guys. Thanks for coming to the chat. Thanks for checking out the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming, checking it out, giving it a chance. I would encourage you, if you're not a No Man's Sky player now, after this patch, or after the last two updates, this game is a totally different game from when it first came out. If you played it when it first came out, or if you heard bad reviews on it, just give it another chance. Give it a shot. I would encourage everybody who played it and got bored with it to try it again. It's a super fun game. Like I said, one of my favorite games. What do we got going in here? Saved via charger. Oh, Boondock's back. Your Fredo mates could also radio you about rare materials they find. It could be used to make upgrades to your freighter defenses, combat storage space, and more rooms. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yep. Boone's here. Sean Sky, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by the channel. Doesn't look like we will be getting the update in June now. Well, June's not over with yet. You're such a pessimist, Sean. My wife and I have been playing from day one. Man, that's cool. That's awesome. You know, this game is kind of like that, right? Like, this is one of the only games I've seen where it brings husband and wife together for some strange reason to play it together. It's odd. Whoa, this thing almost threw me off of the edge there. It killed me. Not sure. Alright. So now here we are. We're going to get rid of the extra stuff that we have here. Trophium, don't need it. The dynamic resonators we'll put in our inventory at the base, just in case my son wants to play again. ever. So we'll go ahead and sell the... Well, should we sell the emerald? Yeah, we'll sell the emerald. Do we need the 386 platinum? Probably not, but we can store it in the base. The iron we could probably use. Thamium we can use. Yeah. Other than that, I think that we can go fill this bad boy up. If you look here, we've got a ton of product here. And we'll just shift all this stuff around. I like, you know, I would like stuff to be all nice and neat to a fault sometimes. But if you look at the way I've got everything set up in my whatchamacallit, in my suit, I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out that I need everything to be, because look at my exosuit. Look at this. I've got all this stuff stacked where it's supposed to go. I've got all this stuff stacked where it's supposed to go. So I like everything to be nice and neat. I'm gonna put that over there. Put this up here. The platinum, the iridium, the dynamic resonators will all go into storage. The zinc will go into storage. And we'll have plenty of room for product from the farm. So we'll do some farming. That sounds good. Making some money. Oh wait, I thought that was the Pork Chop Express. It's not. It's Geologist Entity Essen. As you can tell, this is where I got that ship right there. I got the same ship as you, dude. Check you out. Alright. But now, I really don't even have to... I really don't even have to go out to the space station anymore to make money. I could probably figure out where the best place is to sell what, and then I could maximize my profit per run. That would probably be something to do. That would probably be a good thing to do. Let me check the chat here. Sean Sky, Loop 16, Reboot 32. Oh, Colt C. What's up, Colt? Nice to have you in the chat. I can see that this game has great potential to be one of the greatest space sims ever. Its launch was bad for Hello Games, but there are reasons for it not being up to snuff. Yeah. Sean Sky says, "What are you saying, Colt?" Eyeball, eyeball, eyeball. Agreed. Colt's been following the transmissions and RS link to them. So yeah, Colt. If you guys don't know in the chat, Colt is currently on the tail of RTT right now, following him throughout the galaxy on his own adventure through the galaxy, chasing this guy, seeing where all the leads lead him, and we're all just kind of tagging along. We're all just kind of tagging along, watching Colt chase this guy around, see where it leads us. So there you go. All right. I love having all these moderators now. It's awesome. When it comes to lies and whatever, I'm on both sides of the fence. The game is indeed missing a lot of content, but Hello Games are making updates to restore what it was supposed to be. Yes, I agree. The same thing I've been saying at Sean Sky. This will continue and continue until people start meeting in Montauk. Yep, I think that you're correct, Colt. I think that he wants people to meet in Montauk. So it would probably behoove you to put the coordinates out there for people to get to Montauk. Because the more people that know of the coordinates and they know that there's a mystery out there to be had, the more people are going to show up to help you in that endeavor. I mean, just if not just for curiosity purposes, you know, just to scratch that itch of solving a mystery. But thank you guys for putting comm balls down at my base, man. I feel so loved. Look at it. I got all these comm balls at my base. It's awesome. I hope it doesn't start to make my game like glitch out or anything like that, but if it does, it does. I like them. I'll just have to get rid of some stuff. This... The Pork Chop Express is trying to kill me. So if you guys want to come to my base, there's my base. 0469 0082 0 Delta 6 Charlie 0013. That's my base location. So if you guys want to visit, feel free, come take all my stuff, whatever you want to do. Alright, so now we've got to put some stuff away. Here. We'll go into the silicate storage container. We'll put the iridium and the platinum in there. Then we've got the that storage container, whatever that is. Then we've got the black storage container, which I'm going to put the dynamic resonators and the nanites in. And you know what? We need another yellow container for the zinc. There it is. We'll put the zinc in here, and then we can start farming. Huh. I've got everything but what's supposed to be in there, apparently. We'll put that in there. Put that up there. Oh, wait. Hold on. We'll put that up there. Actually, we could probably even do this. Look at that. Look at that. I love straight lines. It's so nice. Wonder if can I move any of these? No. Alright. So, now we can do some farming. And I wish I was doing something more exciting like on Colt's channel. Colt's doing much more exciting things than me. He's chasing around suspects. He's seeing what's going on. He's on the trail of a mystery within the No Man's Sky universe, while I'm over here being a lowly Mordite farmer. So, more power to you, Colt. I think that's great. What do we got going on in the chat? Thanks, Alcoholic27. I just went and subbed him. Awesome. Gonna listen while I pickle some cauliflower, Iceman? Okay. Who pickles cauliflower? Ugh. Pickled cauliflower? Does it stay white, or does it turn like a green color? Pickled cauliflower. I bet it looks like little teeny monkey brains, doesn't it, after it's pickled? Like if you cut the stem off, you could totally tell somebody it was a monkey brain, like pickled monkey brains. And they would believe you. I would believe you. Be like, here, do you want a little pickled monkey brain? Like, no, that's disgusting. So, we're going to make a round here, getting all this stuff. And then, see, what I do when I'm farming is I will get all the raw product together, put it into the ship, and then I go up to the space station and sell, produce the products. I get all the raw products, produce like explosives and lubricant and all that stuff when I get to the space station. That way I can actually carry more with me per load. And then it gives me something to do when I'm at the space station, because usually if I go drop off a load of product at the space station and come back, it's not like a full cycle on my harvest whenever I get back, so I just end up waiting anyway, so I might as well. Okay, so that's how we're going to do that. Alright, we'd move this down here. We move this over here. Put the Corey Zagan over here. And I learned something today I never knew, is Corey Zagan was a child actor in the 1990s. According to, I think it was Ivy Mike that said that. Boondock says he's usually a fan of pickled veggies. Same way you make pickles, he just uses cauliflower. Says Doomtooth. By the way, Doomtooth, Alcoholic, Boondock Games, you guys are all moderators on my channel now, so you can totally do anything you want. Pickled eggs. Gross, dude. I mean, why pickle anything but pickles? I mean, it's the name of the food is a pickle. That's what it is. It's a pickle. I don't know why you would want to do anything like pickle anything else. It's like witchcraft. It's witchcraft, I tell you. Like pickled pig's feet? That's disgusting. Why would you want to pickle meat? Pickled meats. Any pickled meat is just gross. Like, you don't see... Well, unless you're talking about pickled herring. That's actually pretty stinking good, man. If you've ever had pickled herring, that is awesome. I love pickled herring. I could eat so much pickled herring, I'll get sick. I love that stuff. It's great. Just saying. Pickled herring is awesome. So we'll get a bunch of this emerald, and we'll take that up there with us. It's just going to take up space, though, but it's going to fill up our ship faster. And it gives you guys something to look at instead of just sitting there looking at me, looking at plants. And that's kind of boring. I don't want to bore you guys to death. That's not why I have you guys on the channel. You might be putting too much trust. Yeah, that's true. You are wicked. How do I find my planet? Not telling you. Do any of the fish attack the player when you are underwater? Yes, they do. Actually, you have some fish that when you get underwater, they just kind of ignore you, and then you've got these predator fish that will actually attack you and try to eat you. So yes, they will attack you when you're underwater. To answer your question. See, and this is how I know that, Boone, that people are here to watch me talk to another person, is because at one point in the stream I had like 30 people here, and now I've got like 18. So me carrying a channel by myself is not a good idea, apparently. I mean, statistics don't lie, the numbers don't lie. People love Boone. That's what it is. People love to have Boone or flrrb on the show. Or Gosnell, you know, Doomtooth, Mr. Gosnell, or let me see, who else? Aaron Snow, he's always on the channel. Gaming Mike's been on the channel once. This channel definitely needs a co-host, because me just talking while I'm shooting things is kind of boring. It's a little bit boring. What else do we got in the channel here? Attacking fish had to come after one of the patches because I swam a whole planet and never got attacked. Well, it depends, right? Like if sometimes there's no fish on a planet, even though there's water, there might not be any life. It just depends on the planet. You know, if you want to find a fish that's going to attack you, you got to kind of go out of your way to find a fish that's going to attack you. It's not going to just jump out of the water and fly a spaceship to your location to attack you. You know what I mean? You got to go to it. You've got to do the exploring. If you don't do the exploring, you're not going to find anything. That's how exploration works, for the most part, unless something's changed about that. And I think that's why people said that this game got repetitive, is because they didn't go to a whole lot of planets before they quit playing. You know, if you wanna find cool stuff, you got to explore. You just have to. What the? The grass is just floating there. Is that anything I can shoot? No. Alright, so that's a bunch of emerald. Let's check our plants to see what they're doing. Wow, that mordite grows super fast. Alright, well, we get some mordite in there. Make sure that you register your visit if you come to Little China. Go ahead and hit this thing right here, and there you go. And then it'll give you a decal that you can then take back to your base and put on your base. I'm just a lowly mordite farmer making that lube money. That was a good stream with me and Snow for sure. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Hover and shoot, says Wicked Thorn. Okay, I'll try. Hover and shoot, huh? Can you hover and shoot? I don't know if you can. You can hover and shoot. I've never tried that before. I wonder if you can hover and shoot like this. Let's wait for my jetpack to recharge. I don't want to kill myself. Huh. I didn't know you could even do that. That's pretty neat. Okay, cool. Ooh, you know what we need to do in our show? I do need to build the Colossus out here. Ooh, I still need to build the Colossus. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're building the Colossus, who also happens to be named Big Trouble in my neck of the woods. Like Big Trouble in Little China. We need 2 dynamic resonators. We need some antrim. Oh, the dynamic resonators are down here. Because we're going to test something. Got my 2 dynamic resonators. Now all I need is some antrim, and we'll be in business. Ha-ha! I have something interesting to put on the channel finally, that I just thought of. All I gotta do is find some antrim. Alright, here we go. If you're just coming to the channel, thank you for joining us. I'm gonna be testing something here. We're gonna test to see how you would fake a multiplayer screenshot and put it on the internet. Because I've seen a screenshot of somebody playing No Man's Sky multiplayer, and it was faked, and somebody put it on the internet saying that it was multiplayer for No Man's Sky, and that it was a leaked screenshot. But we're going to try to recreate what they did here. But I need some antrim, and I need a Colossus. I need a Colossus. So we're gonna get the antrim. We got everything but the antrim. I think we need like 50 antrim, something like that. So we're gonna recreate that infamous picture that I saw about No Man's Sky multiplayer. The leaked image. Can you hear the water dripping from the cave walls? Weapon charge depleted. Well, that's not fair. Alright. Go get some more of this antrim. Okay, there we go. Alright. How much antrim do we have now? What the? 61, we got enough. Alright, let's get out of here. Ah. What? That wasn't there just a second ago. That big old spire of plutonium, that was not there a second ago. That just showed up. Tell me that that was there a second ago. That couldn't have been there a second ago. Because I just shot all that stuff. I definitely would have seen that. Okay. So, let me see. You are always just being nice. Your wife should join the podcast and the chat here. You talking to me, Grammy? Hey, I'm at 29 viewers. Thanks. That's awesome. All right, Grammy, you want my wife to come on? My producer? You want my producer on the show? I don't know if she'll do that, Grammy. It would definitely take some convincing to get her on the show, Grammy. Live streaming on YouTube really isn't her thing. She's definitely she's an extroverted introvert. She'll get on Facebook, but as far as like getting on live and talking with everybody, I don't think she'll do it. Me, I'm an introverted extrovert. Okay. So now, I think on one of these ridge lines I'll put the Colossus. big trouble. Somewhere away from the base. That way I don't start messing up my base with base complexity, overreaches, and things like that. That's bad juju. Not good. Alright, we're going to find some level ground here. Hopefully. And build the Colossus. Wait a minute. One dynamic riser. Oh, 2 voltaic cells. Dang it. I need more antrim now. I need 100 antrim instead of 50. Alright. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fair, I guess. I didn't look before I started doing anything. I should have. What we got going on in the chat down here? You'll hear her from time to time. Yeah, whenever she starts yelling at me. At the moment, my wife's at work. I'm a stay-at-home dad. Well, cool, Wicked. A stay-at-home dad, huh? That's awesome. Somebody's got to do it. Right now, I'm a stay-at-home dad because I'm on vacation. This is it. Isn't this the cave for my tips and tricks video? It is, isn't it? Huh. That's crazy. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. There's got to be some antrim in here somewhere. Now, how much antrim do we have now? 89. We need 11 more antrim. There's 10. There we go. Now we can go up here and build the Colossus. Exocraft Bay. Hey, what's up, Sentinels? How you doing? You guys stuck? Are you guys stuck? Huh? Are you stuck? Alright. Go back over here, get on top of this hill, build the exo bay again, or try to build the exo bay again. Christian Cornell, Iceman, got me back into No Man's Sky. Hey, you're welcome, bud. I'm glad you're back into No Man's Sky. My paycheck is watching my sons grow into themselves and teaching them how to play D&D. Wow, that's awesome. Old Dungeons and Dragons. That's cool. Alright, so it looks like a flying saucer. It looks like a giant cookie, almost. Like an oatmeal cookie or something. It's weird. Alright, so we're going to put the Colossus... If I can get this thing to sit flat, we'll put it up here. But it's all voxeled out up here. It's all voxeled. I wonder if I could put it upside down. I wonder what would happen if I put it upside down, like found a spot. That would be super crazy. See, that's perfect. That's almost where I need it. But then it doesn't want to do it. It would just slide down the hill right there. Alright, come on, you can do it. Quit being voxely. Quit being voxely. I know you can do it. That's almost perfect right there. There we go. Alright, so we've got big trouble here. That's big trouble. Let's check the tire pressure before we take them off here. You got to make sure you maintain these exocraft. All right, suspension looks good. See that? See the suspension? It goes up and down whenever you bump it. That's what it's supposed to do. All right, the lights are working. Okay, don't have any blown lights. The mud flaps are on. All right. The magneto flywheel is working. Let's check the undercarriage here. Oh, whoops. I forgot to put the emergency brake on last time I left it. Alright, let's get in here. So, alright. One of the pictures that I saw on the on the webs was of two of these exocraft shooting at the same time. Now, can we recreate that? Now, let's turn the laser on here and then hop out. Aha! Look at that. Isn't that interesting? So, let's get in the other. Let's get into the other exocraft here and shoot back. Whoops. And then get out. And now we have recreated the picture from the supposed leak. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Now let's take a picture in photo mode and check that out. Now tell me that that would not convince you that the leaked picture was real. I'm going to take a picture of that. That's going on Facebook later on today. So there we go. We recreated a fake leak. A fake No Man's Sky leak right there. Isn't that cool? So, taking pictures. Yep, problem solver. All oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Lenny Billett. Thanks for telling me I did a good job on the Cobra show. Started playing D&D when you were 7, Wicked. That's cool. So yeah, if you guys ever see this picture floating around, and people saying that it's proof that there's multiplayer, it's not proof of anything. I mean, this is even on PS4, no mods, nothing. This is just me figuring out a glitch in the game, and then making it look like there's some sort of multiplayer. I mean, look at that. There's even like particle effects coming off of the rover and everything. So yeah, not real. It looks cool though. Don't get me wrong. Look, I'm in the laser. I'm in the laser. I'm in the laser. So, yep, there's that. I wonder what would happen if I get in the laser, like for real. It doesn't even hurt. There's no collision damage. Nothing. It's just a glitch. So that's crazy. Alright, let's get in here and shut these off. Alright, so there's that one. Then we'll shut the Colossus off. There's that one. That's it. All done. We recreated the leaked footage for multiplayer. There you go. So, if you're wondering whether or not that's fake, it's fake. No multiplayer leaked footage. I'm not saying there's not multiplayer in the next update. There just isn't multiplayer leaked footage out there. I'm reading that. I'm reading the stuff here. I still want to argue with Iceman about that thing later on, even though he'll win the debate. Okay. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that, Shard Vixen. Thank you for telling me I'm a smart guy. No, I think while we were messing around with all that, we've got some more Mordite to farm. So I think that'll be like one of the thumbnails for the live stream. I think that'll be the thumbnail for the live stream of me debunking the multiplayer screenshot. Because that's probably actually one of the coolest things I've ever done on a live stream. And that's not saying much. I guess that actually says a whole lot. If that's one of the coolest things I've ever done on a live stream. Actually, one of the coolest things I've ever done on a live stream is when me and Boone went to Cobra TV's base. That was really fun. So here we got the Cory's egg, and that'll make glass. We got the Temerium and the Spidonium. That'll make insulating gel. Then we've got the Mordite, of course, makes lube. And then we've got Fervidium and Coprite. That'll make explosives. So I've got a glass room, a lube room, an explosives room, and a what's that other stuff? I always forget the name of that other stuff. Hold on. What is the other stuff? Insulating gel. Then we got an insulating gel room. I don't have any Geknip though, which I really wanted a Geknip farm, but my base is at 100% complexity, and I just don't want to fire any of these guys. You know, I've got all these guys have their own little cubicle. What's that on your desk right there? That's crazy. I don't even know what that is, but apparently it's working on. Oh, you know what? That's a model of the base. That's what that is. That's a base model. So he's building a model of the base. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, see? Look, it matches up with that. So he's the little architect guy, and then you've got of course the rover guy and all that stuff. And then I've got my my room where I put all my decals in. Let's see here. Where's the decals? There we go. And I had a third one from Cobra's base, but apparently it disappeared. So I'm gonna have to go back and get it one of these days. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. Now we'll go ahead and put all this stuff in the ship. And if you put it in the order in which you have it, you don't have to move it around as much once you get over to the inventory. Let's see what the starship's looking like here. See, I almost don't have to do any moving around now. So this is a representative chart on how fast everything grows. You see how fast Mordite grows? Grows super fast. Then the next fastest growing is the Cory's egg. Then you've got the Fervidium, but these are all halved. These two both have their own biodome, and then these ones share a biodome. So this should be almost the same as Cory's egg, but Mordite still grows faster than everything else. All right. Let's check the chat here. Let's see here. Bree says there's always Mordite to harvest, Iceman. Yes, there is. Base is fun. I upload mine to Steam, but it's basic. Okay, cool. Wout, what's up, man? Wout Peter says hi all. Welcome to the chat, Wout. Wasn't gonna get a freighter, but I saw a Star Destroyer, one that had the credits 99 mil, another 30 mil to upgrade from 32 to 34. Nicest person on YouTube is still here. What's up, Wout Peters? What's going on? We're just chilling, hanging out. We're streaming the No Man's Sky stuff. I just proved that one picture that's floating around about multiplayer was fake because I recreated it. So there's that. And then I think, you know what we could do, since we've got Big Trouble here, we could probably use him to mine a little bit since he's here, right? Or am I wrong? I'm right. This thing is slow as all get out, but I like it. And that way, we can keep the emerald inside of Big Trouble instead of having to fill up my inventory with it. But it's all about making that cheddar. It's all about making that money. If you want bigger freighters, more ships, if you want to repair slots on a ship that you find laying around, it's all about making that cheddar, man. You need the cheddar. Cheddar makes things better. Put it that way. I just made that up. If you guys didn't know, cheddar makes things better. That's horrible. I'm sorry. So, what else we got going on the stream here? Uh-oh. Somebody's got no shame. Note to self: deliver Nip Nip to Iceman's base. Be a few weeks though. Well, thanks, Wicked. I appreciate that. Appreciate you, Alcoholic. Thumbs up. Alcoholic's doing his job. I should put like an age restriction on my own channel. Just, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, they age restricted my channel. I wish they would age restrict my channel. Because apparently the only people sense enough that has sense enough to watch my channel is over 14 anyway. So, all right, let's go find some other stuff here. Do we have? Well, we got a little bit of plutonium. The mining laser needs to be recharged. You know, if we can go find some plutonium, that'd be great. I'll tell you what, though, you're not getting the Colossus stuck anywhere. That's for sure. Not like you will Matt Damon. My other vehicle. Named Matt Damon. Alright. Looks like there's some emerald over there. Matt Damon gets stuck everywhere. He'll just fall into a hole and then it's over with after that. Alright. Alcoholic, Doomtooth's got a vid on how to get the freighter you want. The 48? Doomtooth says I wish. 14 was a long time ago. Yep, Wicked. Me too. Me too. But I really like, see, this is something that this game has needed for a long time. Is I feel like, have you ever seen, do you remember playing on PC the game Dune? Where you had like those resource harvesters, the spice harvesters? That's what this reminds me of. It's like one of those spice harvesters off Dune. I could rename it Spice Harvester instead of Big Trouble, I guess. You know what? Let me do that right now. Because Big Trouble is funny, but Spice Harvester is cooler. So now it is the Spice Harvester. There we go. Look at that. It's the Spice Harvester. From Dune. I'm using Boondock's method for finding my new freighter. He has a stream for finding the freighter you want. Awesome. Lenny Billet. The Alcoholic, I saw your vid, No Man's Sky, how to get the freighter you want, if that's what you mean. Yep. I didn't even know Boone had a how to get the freighter you want video. So Alcoholic, what's or Al27, what's Colt doing now? Of course I start thinking of Colt and he starts sending me messages here. He just sent me a picture of Montauk, which is the planet that he is on. Search my nearest points of interest. Okay. Signal booster, planetary location beacons. So, cool. Colt's sending me messages here, guys. Sorry, the stream is kind of faltering here. Huh? Montauk, Iceman, third ID, okay. Oh, also, next to this planet where Colt's at, I have a planet named after me. It's named Iceman, third ID. So he's sending me locations of all these planets here. Thank you, Colt. I appreciate that. All right. Or maybe OU Spice, quote from a show called Critical Role. My fighters are locked at 32 and 34 respectively. The spice must flow. Correct, Okami Okami. What's up, Okami? Nice to see you. Colt is on a beacon showing da 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 da. Yep. Sorry for all caps. Like aquatic Venus flytraps that grab onto you and pull you deeper into the water. If you don't kill it in time, you drown. Okay. Nope. Drizzle. No trolls. Actually, I assigned a bunch of moderators. So now the troll problem has been solved, actually. Unless you want to come into the live chat and troll me there. That's fine. That'd be fun. Alright, there we go. This thing is kind of slow though, and it's kind of cumbersome. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And then also, as heavy as it is, like the sentinels can just push it around. So I don't like that. But other than that, I really do like this, the Colossus. It's got a lot of space in it for like what I'm doing right now, like emerald mining and things. So that's nice. It's just something that this game is needed, you know, something a little bit better to mine with. All right, let's see if we can follow this ridge back home without falling in a hole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. I just fell in a hole. Okay. Let's see if we can get out of here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Can we shoot our way out? There we go. Boosters. Jump. There we go. And boost jump. There we go. All right. Now we're out. And we're stuck on something else. There we go. This thing is so slow sometimes. Are there any holes over here I'm going to fall in? Hopefully not. We'll go here and check our plants. I'm pretty sure that Mordite's finished growing. Alright. And I wish I could change the color of these vehicles. Can you? I wonder. Color. Can I change the color of the pad? I can. Does that change the color of the vehicle, though? No, it does not. Can I change the material of the vehicle? No. Oh, well. I mean, you don't know unless you try, right? So there's my other thing over there. I've got ships that are circling, waiting to land, but my ship is in the way. Alright, gonna get the rest of this Mordite. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Everybody's just having a good chat in the chat. That's good. That's awesome. Keep on chatting with each other, guys. I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play. This is what I normally do, like whenever I'm playing. Even when I'm not in front of people, this is like the boring Iceman at the house type guy right here. This is what I do when nobody's watching. That's why I said in the comments that we're just gonna be chilling today, because I really don't have anything exciting planned for today until the after show of Cobra's show. I might do something exciting like go fight pirates or something, and have good conversation with people I like to hang out with and people you like to listen to, you know. And be entertaining and all that jazz. But otherwise, we're just kind of chilling. I guess I can put this Antrim and this dynamic resonator back in storage. Dynamic resonator goes here. Right. And the Antrim, I don't know. Do we really have to even put it away? It's all over the place anyway. We can just get rid of it. There we go. Now we got plenty of slots for money. For money. Alright. Looks like our explosives plants are ready to be harvested. Okay, so we got fervidium and copperite here. Makes explosives. Although explosives don't really have a use yet, I think they will. I think you're going to have to craft or buy your missiles that you fire in the combat update, whenever that may be. But we know that there's going to be missiles. So if there's missiles, you're probably going to have to craft them using explosives. I think that would be pretty cool to craft your own missiles. That'd be pretty sweet. And then I could have like an armory. That'd be pretty neat. The music just got creepy. I hate it when it does that. Get really creepy. Alright. We got our tamarium. This is what I use to make the insulating gel and the acid. And all this stuff sells really well, but since we got a couple of trade stations now, we got a couple of points of sale. We can find out what the best place is to sell and sell it there. And what are we looking at, like in the starship here? Oh, it's almost full. All right, we'll get rid of all this stuff here. What are we looking like? Ooh, almost full again. We can get rid of that and put that in the exocraft. Do that there. Is there anything else that needs to go in the exocraft? I don't think so. Okay, so we got the emerald in the exocraft. We've got our starship that is almost full to capacity. I'm going to adjust my headset here because it's digging into my forehead. You can record up to an hour now. Oh yeah, on the PS4. Got to go settings and change it. Yep, you can do an hour recording. That is true. Yep, it was after one of those system updates. You can record for an hour and then edit it in SharePlay and come up with your own. You could even make your own movie on SharePlay if you wanted to. It'd be a shorter, like, documentary style movie, like even a half an hour to an hour episodes on there. So if you split your movie up into like 3 or 4 half-hour, episodes. I need some coffee. You could actually make your own like feature film if you had a game you could do that with, like Grand Theft Auto. I've seen people do them with Grand Theft Auto before. That's good coffee. Of course, on my channel, I've got my Infinity series, which I used in Share Factory to edit all that stuff, and it will let you do voiceovers, put your own music in there. You can take a flash drive and put music on it, and then upload that and all that stuff. I mean, it's for what it is, for a free editing software, it is fairly powerful, and it is what do you call it? Intuitive. It's intuitive. So, let's go around here and check out how much stuff I've got left. How much emerald I got left to get. There's some. I feel like a giant dentist right now. It's like I'm clearing out cavities or something. I'm clearing out the planet's cavities, emerald cavities. I'm a laser dentist. I'm taking care of the planet's cataracts as we speak. An eye doctor. So we got going on in the chat here. It'd be nice if the teleporter showed the name of the system after you discover the name. Yes, it would. We've been saying that for a long time. Thanks for the reminder, Ice. Definitely need to adjust my caffeine to my blood ratio. Yes, indeed. Right now, most of my gameplay, not of this game, is Xbox 360. I use the game capture device, then I edit it. Yep, you can do that. Alright, so back to being the planetary eye doctor here, getting rid of the planet's emerald cataracts. You ever seen that? What was that movie where they shrunk? And it's not Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Is that movie where they like shrunk people in a spaceship and then put them in somebody's bloodstream? That's kind of how it feels to play this game sometimes. All right. I get stuck on a lot of stuff in this thing. Like, I could walk way faster than this thing drives. It's huge, though. Weather warning, incoming storm. Well, that's not good. Plutonium would be nice. Or some more emerald. I tell you what we can do. Let's search for a deposit. Watch this. Search, scan for resources. Bam. Way over there. I'm not driving 8 minutes and 55 seconds away. Crazy. What do we got going on in the chat here? Which freighter video were you guys talking about? Your how to get the freighter you want video, apparently. I used to find that mining in any game is very relaxing. It is. It is very relaxing. So how boring can I make this live stream and still keep over 20 people here? That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Because all I'm doing is driving around trying to find emerald, being the planet's cataract, emerald cataract remover. Looks like we got a cave down here. I don't necessarily want to go down there. Let's go this way. If I can here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Man, this thing is so slow. There's another cave on this side. I don't want to fall down there either. Well, it looks like I'm going to climb this mountain. Alrighty then. And that's how you do that. Oh, that was Doom's video, not Boondocks. That was Doom's video. What's up, M Squared? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. So, tomorrow, me and Boone are planning on doing a Father's Day special on the show. Be sometime between, what, 12 and 6-ish? In that area. It'd be sometime like late afternoon. We're going to have fun doing that. Oh, look, there's some plutonium. Alright, whoa, 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 Nelly. I find it's easier to do broadside shots when you're mining. Than it is to just drive straight to something. Now, it looks like my emerald isn't regenerating anymore. Like before, my emerald was just regenerating. Every time I'd leave, I'd come back and my emerald would be completely regenerated. It doesn't seem to be the case now. Alright, let's go get the rest of this Mordite. We're going to fill up our exosuit, and then we're going to go up to the space station. And sell a ton of stuff. We're going to make a bunch of money. A bunch of money. Alright, we got Mordite. For the lubes. Mordite for the lubes. Yeah, it's weird that the Mordite is made out of dead animal flesh, like, and then you grow a plant with it, and then you make a lube out of it. Doesn't that strike that as anybody else as odd here? It looks like that's it. That's all I had. Dang. So, does anyone know the best way to locate crash ships in survival mode? Yeah, use a signal booster, build a signal booster, and then try to find a either a waypoint or a colonial outpost, and then you go to the colonial outpost, and hopefully it's like a I think it's an observatory or something like that. And if you answer the question correctly in there, it will point you towards a crashed ship. So you just do that a bunch of times, and eventually you'll get a crash ship. Or you can do what I did with my crash ship and just happen upon it, which is what happened to me. I was in my skeptic episode when that happened. Need some more coffee. Oh. Faster is you just roam the planet. M squared says it's faster just to roam the planet. I haven't found it to be that way, but good coffee. I'm getting parched. I don't even know how long I've been streaming, because I'm not currently watching the stream. I'm just watching the chat. So maybe my producer knows how long I've been streaming. What time is it? It is 3:36, which makes it like 2.5 hours I've been streaming. Really? That can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be correct. I haven't been streaming for that long. With no co-host even? This reminds me of the old days when I didn't have anybody that wanted to come on my show. Now, I'm kind of spoiling myself, because every time I do a show, somebody comes on and wants to actually talk, which is nice, but don't let me get used to that. I start getting used to that, it's gonna ruin me. I won't be able to host a channel by myself anymore after that. Oh, it looks like that emerald regenerated. Uh-oh. And we took care of we've done a few really good things today, right? We proved that trolls are a thing, basically. And we took care of that problem by assigning moderators for the channel. So now, according to what I know, or what I've heard, really, is that once you assign moderators to one of your chat rooms and one of your videos, one of your live streams, they will forever be moderators on your channel unless you change it. So that's good. And then we disproved the theory that multiplayer got leaked, right, by recreating the picture. We did that. We haven't made any money yet. All we've done is farm, but we haven't actually made any of the money I'm talking about. So we still got to do that after 2.5 hours of farming. We fixed 2 of my fighters so that I can take them in more pirate battles. That's good. What else have we done? We've done quite a bit, actually. We built the exobay for the Colossus so that we could recreate that picture. So all in all, it's been a pretty successful live stream, I would say. At least on my end. I don't know about your end, but on my end it was pretty stinking successful. What do we got going on in the chat? We got watchers from all over the globe. Holy smokes. Ciao. Ebby Vlogger. What's going on, Ebby Vlogger? How you doing? Howdy. That's how you say hello in America. Howdy. How to get your first house in No Man's Sky. So what you do is you build a signal booster, and if I need to slow down, Ebby, let me know. But you build a signal booster, then you look for a habitable base, and then once you go in that, once you find the habitable base, you go in. Whoops, I dropped my phone. You go in that base, and claim it as your like your home base. So there you go. Let's see what else. We'll try visiting Colonial Post, but usually end up with worse ship than what I have. Yeah, that happens. Flurb, what's going on, Flurb? How you doing? So you have been streaming for about 2 hours, for about over 2 hours. Wow, that's crazy. Everybody says hello to Flurb in the chat. Well, Flurb, I was just talking about what we've actually accomplished during this live stream. We've actually accomplished quite a bit in the 2.5 hours I've been playing. I didn't think we were going to accomplish that much, but I just kept on getting good ideas. And looking at things that I needed to do and needed to get done, and I just got them done. So there you go. Ooh, Flurb, you know what? Guess who's going to be a moderator on my channel? Flurb is going to be a moderator on my channel. Let's go back to there we go. And you're now a moderator on my channel, Flurb. So if anybody gets out of line, you know what to do. So, behave, Roast. We got folks here who don't know better. Indeed. Indeed, Al. Alright. So, basically what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to mine to fill up my ship so that we can go make some money at the trade stations and the space station and all that good stuff. Invite you? Oh, okay. You guys are about to see the blue screen of death for just a second. I'm going to invite Flurb into the party. But rest assured, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just inviting Flurb. So you're going to see the little blue screen with the dots jumping up and down, with the camera in the middle and all that stuff. And I know it stinks, but it is what it is. I can't help it. All right, so I just invited Flurb to the channel.
Hey there, Ice.
Hey, Flurb. How's it going?
Doing good. I should probably mute this now.
What, my live stream?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear it, so. What are you doing?
I just want to make sure. Well, I just got off my lawn duty.
Oh, you did?
So I thought I'd...
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
I was on lawn duty too today.
I bet mine was worse.
It probably was, actually. So that's good. I'm glad you're off now.
Yeah, it was starting to get too hot out there.
I'm guessing. I mean, Texas is not known for being the coldest place on the planet.
No, it's not.
So we figured out a few things on the channel today, Flurb.
Oh, you did?
We did. You remember that picture I sent you of the dude, or of the supposedly leaked multiplayer footage of No Man's Sky?
Right.
I recreated that in my game. I recreated it.
Yeah. The little trick about being outside the exo thing when you're firing the laser, and then you go to the other one and take a picture.
Yes.
Cool.
So yeah, I recreated that live on the channel so that everybody could see it. It is fake. At least that picture is fake. Now, I'm not saying that that multiplayer is not coming to the next update, but that picture is definitely fake.
But you can fake a picture.
But you can fake a picture, yeah. And then what else did I do? I fixed a couple of my fighters. I'm trying to make some money, but so far I haven't made any.
Well,
that's
not how my game usually goes.
Yeah. I assigned some moderators to the channel.
Yeah, I kind of caught that part.
Other than that, though, we've just been kind of chilling and hanging out. Really.
Awesome.
So there you go. I pre-ordered.
Now that I'm up to speed.
Yeah, I pre-ordered Elite Dangerous today.
Oh, cool.
And I talked to Eric from GameStop.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did you try to shake him down to get the earlier release?
No, I told him if he let me live stream in his store, I would behave. This time. So he's got to clear it through his manager, but he says it'd be cool if I streamed in his store. So, you know, barring any of his manager's bad decisions, I'll be able to stream the live stream at the store. So that's good.
That'd be really cool.
I think, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, it's not that big of a release because it's a game that's 3 years old by now. But I think what I'm going to do is go to the store about an hour early and interview people and see what they think of the game, or see why they're excited for the game. But it's also, he thinks that they're going to release it the day before the release date at 9 p.m. is what he said he thinks is going to happen.
What? Are we getting too old that we can't do midnight releases anymore?
No, I think it's just not that important of a release to do a midnight release.
Okay.
And
it's like all the people that want this game are too old. They'll be in bed by 10:30.
Yeah. Dude, Eric from GameStop was like, I've never even heard of this game. It's like, what? How have you never heard of Elite Dangerous? How is that even a thing? How do you not? It baffled me. I was like, what are you talking about? You've never heard of Elite Dangerous? It's been out for 3 years, even if you've never heard of the old Elite Dangerous.
I was say, well, it's only the fourth one in the series or whatever, so come on.
Right.
What kind of a game guy are you?
Exactly. He's Eric from GameStop.
He's Eric from GameStop, gotcha.
Right.
Last week he was working in home furnishings.
No, he's actually been at GameStop for a while. This is his second store.
You told me about it.
Yeah. This is his second store now. I'm trying to be nice to Eric, man.
All right, we'll be nice to Eric from GameStop.
All right, at least until after I get the game I want, you know.
Good call.
Yeah. So after I get the game that I want, then we'll expose Eric from GameStop. I'll do a special episode, Eric from GameStop exposed. And Eric has no idea the controversy that surrounds himself. There's a whirlwind of controversy surrounding him, and he has no idea what's going on. I'm getting messages left and right from Colt.
Yeah, well, I was just looking at the live chat, and like M Squared saying, "Man, GameStop used to work for corporate offices."
Oh man, that stinks. This planet is cold. It's not that cold. Oh, you're talking about Ebby Vlogger. You're talking about the planet you're on. Might pick up Elite Dangerous. Inner Jury is still out. Okay. So, my inner jury said guilty. Guilty as charged.
Well, I bought Elite Dangerous on Steam, if anybody even cares about that, and I'm still thinking I might get it on PS4.
Grammy wants me to introduce you to everybody. So,
okay.
for those who are new to the channel, for those who don't know, for those who are just now joining or whatever, I am your host, Iceman Third ID. Joining me is my co-host to the channel, the oldest co-host to the channel that I have, not in age, as in like. As in duration.
I've been here for forever.
Yeah, he's been here forever. His name is flrrrb. Everybody give flrrrb a shout. So, he's in the chat.
Yeah, I got to listen to Grammy last night on Cobra's channel for a bit.
Oh, good.
So, it's like I know who I'm talking to.
So, what'd you think of the subcast, flrrrb?
It was kind of going everywhere, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely entertaining.
I was listening to that, and oh, absolutely. Well, it always is, mainly because it goes everywhere.
Right.
But I was listening to that, and I was playing Minecraft while I was doing that, trying not to die.
Okay, there we go. How is the new Minecraft?
What do you mean the new Minecraft?
It updated.
Oh, is that why I don't have as the higher percentage of trophies that I once had?
Right. It updated. You know that you can use both hands now, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can use both hands. Like, you can hold a shield in one hand and a sword in the other, or you can, like, hold a map in your hand in one hand and hold, like, a sword in the other now. So you can use both hands in Minecraft now.
I'm still trying to get paper. I just found iron. Give me a break.
Yeah, Boondock says that subcast almost lasted till midnight. It sure did, man. I lost total track of time. By the time I got off that subcast, it was like, all right, it's time to go to bed, you know. And I was gonna
I was waiting for your after party, actually.
I was gonna get Boone to do the after party last night, but Boone took off early, so no after party. But he, to his defense, though, he didn't know that I was going to ask him to do the after party because I didn't tell him. So there's that. That's my fault, not his. Just bad communication on my part.
Gotcha.
All right, so I've got all my plants harvested. My ship is full. I think it's time to go to the space station, or at least check the prices of things. We'll make one of everything and check the prices. That's what we'll do. One of everything. We'll go ahead and check the prices of the stuff, so we can get the best prices at different stations. Does that make sense? Buy low, sell high, that type of thing?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
All right. So these other two byproduct materials, like the polyfiber and the acid, I don't really care about. So we're not going to check the prices on those. Just these big merchandise items right here, because I don't usually end up with a whole lot of polyfiber or acid. So I'm not really too worried about that. So we're going to find the comm ball at the... there it is. The comm ball at the portal that I've got on my planet. And then we'll go to the trading post, which is right over here. So, what do we got going on in the chat, flrrrb?
Boone saying that he was falling asleep.
Oh, yeah, you could tell Boone was falling asleep. I was actually out in the car in the driveway during that, and almost that entire thing, because my wife came home in the middle of it, or my producer came home in the middle of it, and and I didn't want her to have to try to be quiet, and I've got to stay next to the router. That way I've got... But the weird thing is that my router is right next to my driveway on the inside of the house. So if I sit out in the car, I'm literally like right next to my router.
Well, that's kind of cool. Very handy.
Very handy. So, and the car kind of provides a little bit of soundproofing so that I'm not making all kinds of crazy noises on the show, because we got enough people doing that.
Right.
And when
With
are
all
you?
The feedback. And...
Yeah. When are you going to call into the show, flrrrb?
Second I get Skype.
Okay.
Which I don't know when that'll be.
It'll be like the co-host show, because Boone co-hosts my show, I co-host Boone's show, you co-host my show, and then I co-host Cobra's show. So it'll be like a subcast of nothing but co-hosts to other people's shows.
Yep.
It'll be the co-host show. So that would be good. That'd be fun. Wow, dude, that would have gave you whiplash if you weren't in a spaceship. Like it's got to have like some sort of anti-gravity G canceling whiplash technology. Because that would have totally give you whiplash.
Well, you would think. It would have to.
Right. Okay, so sell items, and we're going to check out the items in our suit inventory here. It looks like every one of these at this trade station is under the galactic average. So this is not somewhere we want to go to sell our wares. Definitely. Unless our wares happen... What? What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay.
I think I got stuck.
Oh, you did? YouTube is not notifying when people stream. Well, sorry about that, Lenny Billet.
Okay.
Mori Togaya. Oh, Mori Togaya. Mori Togaya is the guy who came up with that Portals video that I was talking about last night on on Cobra Show. It's hard for me to think and just think. It's just hard for me to think. Not do anything else. It's hard for me to do anything and think at the same time. Alright, so we'll go up to the space station then. Unless I've got another... I don't think that I've got another point of sale marked anywhere. Let me check. I think that green thing might be a point of sale I've got marked.
How many markers do you have down? Jeez.
Dude, my whole planet's covered in icons, man. It's ridiculous. I had to erase one icon yesterday when my son was playing. I told him to, hey man, erase that beacon. He was like, why? It's like, because I don't need it anymore. I need it over here. So it's beacon management's a thing now. So you're kind of catching me at the end of my live stream here. Because I'm.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm almost.
I spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm almost at the 3-hour mark now. And usually, usually by about 3.5 hours, that's usually when YouTube starts to cut my bandwidth. my stream will just stop. So I'm fully expecting that to happen. What else we got going on? Okay, I see your spelling now, flrrrb. Yeah, that's flrrrb's spelling. Yes. Just smash your keyboard, and that's how you spell his name.
That's actually how I came up with it. It's a fun story.
That's how he came up with his name. He just smashed the keyboard. I think it just flew over my marker. Yep, there it is. Now, what is this marker? I forgot what this marker was. If it's nothing important, I'm going to delete it. It better be something important, though.
Well, why would you have marked it if you didn't? Never mind. I'm not going to ask.
Yep, it's another trade station. So now apparently I've got 2 trade stations on my planet. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this one black. That way, all my trade stations will be black from now on. Ah!
Sounds great.
My ship keeps on trying to kill me.
Wicked Thorn just said, this is fun to watch, Iceman. My wife just got home and recognized your voice right away.
Really? That's crazy. My wife always thinks I'm an intruder. And that's my own wife. Every time
There was one day I was watching Cobra's subcast at Dee's place, and she was like, oh, that's Chris. Yep, right away. Just recognized it.
That's funny. That's cool though. I'm glad I got a recognizable voice. Because if I didn't, that would not be a good thing. Because like if every time one of my subscribers came into one of my videos, and like they've been here 30 times and they're still wondering, who is that? That'd be bad.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh wait, you know what? I turned that and then I almost left without doing what I needed to do, which was check the prices. All right, let's check these. Let's check these prices. All these Corvex dudes just get in my way. So I very rarely have I ever seen a black terminal before, but this is a black terminal. That's so crazy. All right, let's go to sell items. And insulating gel sells for 0.7% over galactic average here. And it looks like that's about it. So we'll get the most for insulating gel here. We get 44,000 a piece here. So I tell you what, we'll dump all the insulating gel here. Well, I tell you what. Let's go up to the space station first. Remember that this one is the insulating gel one. But wait a minute.
I can't remember that.
I turned them both black, didn't I? So how am I supposed to remember which one's what? Well, the other one's by the portal, and this one's not. So the one that's not by the portal is where I need to sell the insulating gel. If the space station is not selling it at 0.07 .07 past the galactic average. Are you writing all this down?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah. Look at all these icons, man. That's crazy. It's got icons everywhere. All right, space station. Do you have a pretty... I do have a pretty distinct voice, don't I? How did I not just break my legs? I put the jetpack booster on right in time, Boone. Wicked Thorn says, watching on the PS4 and chatting on the tablet's the best way to go. Yeah, I would definitely... I'm watching on my PS4 right now. It's crazy. Of course, I'm also playing on my PS4. And I'm chatting on my phone. And we've got 2 tablets, but I also have 2 kids. So neither one of those tablets is available. And a PC that is a pile of garbage. A pile of hot, steaming garbage. But hey, at least it's not a Dell. Dell's never going to sponsor me now. Oh no. Alright, so glass is what we need to sell. Oh, glass, explosives, and lubricant all sell higher here. And insulating gel sells lower. So, we're going to sell the glass, the explosives, and the lubricant at the space station, and then go back to that trade station to sell the insulating gel, which sells for 11% more there. Well, actually, no, 5.7% more. About 2,000 more each at the trade station. So, you know, if we do, 20 of those, it comes out to about another 40,000 per 20. So that's not bad. So every 20, we're getting an extra. It's like 1 for free. Okay, so now it's time for the production part of this whole nonsensical journey.
What makes it nonsensical?
Me and you being here doing it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty nonsensical.
Yeah. Fairly nonsensical.
Rather nonsensical.
Okay. So we're gonna sell the glass. What's going on in the chat, Flurb?
I don't know.
You're not a... Yeah, this is your job as a co-host, sir. I just want you to know that. It's like, I don't know.
I was looking at something else.
Sure. What were you looking at?
Oh, my channel.
Your channel? What are you doing on your channel?
Nothing. I
Oh.
was just looking at it.
I was going to say, let me find out that I'm co-hosting your channel on the sly right now. That's not a bad idea, actually, to trick me into co-hosting your channel.
I would never trick you. I'd tell you. I'd tell you up front.
I don't believe you.
Why wouldn't you believe that?
Because
I'm an honest gentleman.
I don't believe that either.
I've turned a new leaf.
Yeah, you've been doing that all morning, haven't you? Turning new leaves? Or just all the old ones?
All the old ones fell off.
All right. So this is what the see, everybody wants to see how to make money, but then like you get to doing it, it's like the least entertaining thing ever.
Well, it is. It's a grind.
It is. That's all it is. It's really just a grind. So now I'm just producing glass. I'm literally a walking glass factory right now.
That sounds painful.
It does sound painful, does it not?
Yes.
What else? I was going to tell you something else, too. What was it? It was something interesting. I totally forgot what it was. Whoops. Let me check the chat, see what's going on there. So what made you do something like... Oh, we're not going to talk to him.
We're not? Okay.
No, I'm not going to talk to him.
All right.
My kids have their own tablets. One plays on PS4, the other PC. Buzzy, buzzy, buzzy. Okami. Maturity, I'd wager. I would wager that too.
Yeah, that's a good wager.
So, okay. In Elite Dangerous, you've got the stick thing, right?
The stick thing?
Yeah, the stick thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be playing with the stick thing on PS4, right?
If it'll let me.
Well, it should. It's a PS4 stick thing.
Yeah, I know, but the game has to be set up for it.
I mean, that's true.
I'm sure I could go in and modify every one of the single commands and have that work, but I
want one so bad. So you've been playing Elite Dangerous on PC?
A little bit, yeah.
So how is it?
Not nearly as much. It's absolutely stunning to watch. The controls are a little complicated, not bad. And then the rest of it, it's kind of like No Man's Sky, where you just you go around, you get resources and money so that you can do bigger and better stuff.
Right.
And also try not to die.
Right. Have you played multiplayer on it?
No, I haven't.
Well, that's your homework for the next time you're on here, to tell me how multiplayer is.
Oh my goodness. As I haven't played all that much, my ship is nothing. I have nothing.
Oh, well. Then your review of multiplayer is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be slightly skewed.
It's going to be like every other multiplayer game I play is, oh, I died.
Right.
Oh, I died. Hey, look, a lucky shot. Oh, I died.
Oh, I died.
Wait, was that the grenade button?
Oh, goodness. Now,
no, it's okay. I'll fly the chopper.
Have you been playing Wildlands lately?
Yes, I have.
What do you think about that?
I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. I'm not much of a shooter type player, but for some reason that one just it really gets me.
Well, it's kind of like playing I don't know, Call of Duty mixed with Grand Theft Auto.
Kind of, yeah. I think it's the open world. You take the missions kind of as you find the best way to do them.
Right.
Because I know that there was one I kept trying to do, and I kept dying, and they kept putting me like in this boring spot where I'd have to fight my whole way through whatever. And so I just left that one for a while, and came back, landed a helicopter at the top of some hill, came down the back way, and just I didn't have to kill hardly anybody, so it was nice.
Well, that's good.
Here's a good question.
What's that?
Wicked Thorn asked, do you think PS4 version of Elite Dangerous will accept keyboard and mouse?
Yes.
Like Final Fantasy does.
Yes.
And I would say it would be really nice if they did.
I believe it will.
Because if they did that, that means that there's customizable controls and I can use that flight stick.
Right. Exactly. Well, see, that's why I asked you if you're going to use the flight stick. That I just kept on calling that thingy.
Yeah, I know. No, if I can, of course I would. That thing is just made for that.
As a matter of fact, I thought I saw somebody who had already pre-set up for the game coming out, and they had a keyboard, a mouse, and a flight stick already set up for his PlayStation 4. So I think that's going to be a thing.
I sure hope so.
How much money did I start with today? Did you look?
No.
I didn't either. I'm up to 30 mil though. That's good.
I don't even want to go back and look at mine.
Oh my god!
I got like 4,000.
I think after we get done selling all this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and probably end the stream because I've done everything I wanted to do, and we've figured out some really cool stuff. And my son is sitting here right beside me, annoying the snot out of me right now as we speak. So I think he wants to get back on here because he's bored. And he's 8.
Oh no, he's bored.
And a bored 8-year-old with nothing but time and boredom on his hands can find some very crazy things to do. Like he's been outside.
Yes, they can.
He's been outside this whole time, and I have no idea what he's been up to. I'll probably find myself burned in effigy out in the backyard.
Maybe. Grammy Plays said, I'd play games with you, Flurb, because then you can be mad at me rather than others being mad at you. I told her it's a deal, but I don't know if she's going to like that deal.
Now, Grammy Plays, I did go to your channel and subscribe to you, but I haven't watched anything yet because I was so busy last night talking to Colt and what he's got going on. So, but I will. I promise. I'll go by and I'll watch a bunch of your content because I'm curious, very very curious to see what your channel is all about. And I'm pretty confident that I will enjoy it, or else I wouldn't have subscribed to you already.
In fact, since you reminded me, I just did the exact same thing right now. I'm going to go back and look at some more some of her videos.
So I think it's so cool that it's hard enough to get females into gaming, especially, and then it's hard enough, and then like any gamer, right, to get them on YouTube. I mean, basically what you're doing is you're narrowing down a demographic that doesn't play video games on YouTube. When you start thinking about a 52-year-old female with grandkids, right? Like how many 52-year-old females with grandkids plays video games and then streams them live on YouTube? You know what I mean? And that's just cool.
Yeah, actually it is. It's a whole nother perspective, definitely.
Yeah, that's just awesome. I love it. All right. This is going to be where the marathon production comes from, right here. Producing all the lube. That
still makes me laugh.
Producing the lube is definitely a real thing in this game. Like, if you're a lube farmer, you've handled so much lube. And always, this is pro tip. If you've got a string of products that you're going to produce, okay, always produce the lube last, because you don't want to have lube all over your hands while you're trying to produce everything else.
I'm still laughing at the fact that you have a pro tip lube. I'm really a 12-year-old on the inside.
Yeah, I know you are. So there's that. All right, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. We're gonna see how much money we come up with here, which it should be quite a bit. All right, we're gonna sell the lubricant, the insulating gel. We're gonna sell. Remember, we're gonna sell that at the other station. But the explosives and the lubricant, we're good to go. I mean, that was, what do we got, 33 million now? I mean, just that one production cycle was like 3 million.
Man, I've really got to get stuff set up so I can get some cash in this game.
Yeah, once you've got cash, man, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff, like buy a freighter that looks like something off of Star Wars. I saw
I saw your freighter.
I saw, I know, I like showing it off. I saw a mod. There's been people working on mods on the PC to include Star Wars into the game, right? Which I don't believe that Star Wars really belongs as a alternate dimension to this game, but it's in here because modders have modded it in here. they've modded the Sentinels to be TIE fighters.
Oh, that doesn't work right.
No,
it really doesn't.
But it looks cool. I will say that it looks freaking awesome.
They should have modded them to make them look like the probe droids.
The probe droids? No. The Sentinels starships.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that still doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't that make sense?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it does. I'd have to see it.
You know what would be really cool is if they made the space stations look like the Death Star. That would be cool. No?
Yeah, it would.
Okay. I mean, let's say you just reskinned this entire game to look like Star Wars.
Well, aside from the cease and desist you'd get,
yeah, right.
it'd be pretty cool.
Now, hold on. Didn't you worked on a Star Wars game, didn't you?
Yes. Well, it was actually a mod for Battlefield 1942. And it was before Battlefront came out, the original one for PC.
Right.
And they ended up getting a cease and desist. But I worked on a little bit of it with some of the ships in it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
now,
it was a fun little mod community.
What part of the ships did you work on?
Like the fighter ships. I worked on some of the code for the speeds on them. I worked on some of the modeling to get decent looking stuff in there. Because instead of having tanks or planes running around, we had like TIE fighters, AT-ATs, A-wings, X-wings, stuff like that. And so we had to change up the speeds on them to be all relative to each other, so that you could have your A-wing being faster than your X-wing and faster than the TIE fighter and all that. And it was kind of cool.
That is cool. No,
but a lot of it was playing percentages one off the other and seeing how much damage one could take versus another.
Right, and balancing basically.
Oh, absolutely. Like a TIE fighter, it was fast and maneuverable, but it wasn't as fast as the A-wing, but it couldn't take quite as much damage. A-wings were like useless.
Okay.
No, for a while we just had them so fast that it was just really ridiculous how fast they were, but they were unruly.
Let me see here. Wicked Thorn says there's a Star Wars mod for Stellaris. That's pretty cool. So whenever I tell people, like, I'll mention to people that I know programmers, because I do know programmers, and they look at you like, no, you don't. Like game programmers, And whenever I tell somebody that, they're like, whatever. No, you don't. And you would not believe the people that have worked on video games. I mean, there's so many people there that... I mean, have you ever made 1 red cent working on a video game?
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is that you did all this work for Star Wars Battlefront, the
But it
mod.
wasn't Battlefront.
Right. But a mod for Battlefront to turn into Star Wars, and never made 1 red cent from doing it. You just did it because it was fun.
Well, yeah.
And that's what a lot of the modders in this community are doing. They're doing it just because it's fun.
Well, that and it got me back into program. I've been doing programming since I was in middle school, so it was just kind of fun getting back into it.
Right.
Actually, I got a couple of game ideas that I want to start doing again and work on those.
Like? Breaking news on the Iceman 3rd AD channel.
Yeah, it's nothing I'm going to put out in public yet.
It's an X-rated game?
No, it is not an X-rated game.
Almost made you spit that out, didn't I?
Almost. However, if I need a lube farm, I know where to find one.
It's on No Man's Sky. Oh, my goodness. So, if you were... Okay, let me rephrase the question. If you were to make a video game now, what type of video game would it be?
Actually, there's one I kind of been thinking about, and it's more of like a business simulation, but it involves building and construction as well.
Oh, that sounds fun. I would play that.
Yeah.
As far as the genre goes. Yeah, as far as the genre goes, I would play that. Of course, you know me. I'm a simulator type of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, in one of my save files on Farming Simulator, I turned my farm into a logging simulator. Just because I could. So it went from me farming wheat to me running a lumber company. That was pretty fun. Now we're gonna do here is produce this insulating gel, and once we get it all produced, we're gonna fly it down to the surface on that other trading post, sell it, see how much money we got. Full of here's what we need to do next on the next episode type ideas, and then I think we're gonna call it quits. We're going to see how much money we make first, though. Definitely. Because I think we were at, like, what, about 20 million when I started today?
I don't know.
Something like that.
You keep talking about 30 million. I don't know what
well, I'm at 34 million now.
Yeah, see, there you go. Takes money to make money.
Yeah, I guess so. Not in this game. You just get money for free in this game. All you gotta do is just go pick it. All you gotta do is go pick it or grow it or shoot it, and bam, you got money. Like, there's no investing in this game. It's all about raw production, you know.
But you have to have the blueprints for those.
You do have to have the blueprints. So it's all about investing time, I would suppose.
Well, time is money.
Right. And now we're back to your point. So, business simulation.
That also involves like base building to make your business run better. It's interesting.
Well, that sounds cool.
I have the concept. I just got to actually get to putting it together.
Here's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in procedural storytelling.
That could be bizarre.
Right. It could be very bizarre. But I think if you figured out how to program a procedural story, like, you start off with a seed. Like, anybody could anybody could start off with a seed and then use the procedural generator to generate a full-length story. Does that make sense?
It does, kind of.
So let's say you start off with a paragraph like, Bill and Nancy were at the mall pushing the baby carriage when all of a sudden, and then type that into the seed generator, and then have the computer write the rest of the story out, and you don't know how it's going to end, like a full novel length story off of that.
I think it would end up turning out like Mad Libs.
I think it would too, but it'd be funny to listen or to watch. All right, so
after we shook hands with the fire extinguisher,
yeah,
the baby rat.
Well,
actually, I seem to remember doing something a lot like that with a Mad Libs type thing, where you just into these few little things, and it would pop in like to one of 6 random things.
We got pirates. Where is he? Where is he?
Pirates. Oh man,
I don't see him though. It said they were. It said they were pirates, and then they just disappeared. Oh, space battle. Okay, good. All right. I don't care about that. As long as they're not attacking my freighter.
I'm still watching you play with little green balls and stuff. How far back in the feed am I? Sheesh.
I'm pretty far back. Okay, so yes. I think we want to be on the other side of the planet. Hold on. Because this is the one that didn't have anything. So we want to be going to that one. Because that other trade station was near the portal. All right. What do we got in the chat here? Hey flrrrb, that's cool that you programmed on a game and want to make your own. How cool would it be to invest in space companies? Man, that would be awesome. I would love that. Like, can you imagine if these new companies were in the game, the ones that are in Waking Titan, and you could actually invest in them? That'd be awesome. They amuse me immensely, Grammy. Their nicknames are Thunderfoot and Earthquake. I don't even know what that means. I think I've lost track of the chat.
Yes, I think so.
Well, you came in here, and then I lost track of the chat. Your job is supposed to be to keep track of the chat. I have... check this out. I have got 521 comments on this video. That's insane. I love you guys in the chat. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, it goes back to OBS Studio.
Ah. Okay.
And the kids playing with that.
Boone says, "Oh, you're blaming flrrrb now, huh?" I am blaming flrrrb. That's why he's here, so I can blame somebody. That's what a co-host does. He takes the blame.
That's right.
I know this. I know this. I've co-hosted enough other shows to where I know how to treat a co-host badly. That's how you treat him. You are correct, sir. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Pork Chop Express didn't throw me off the rail this time.
Well, that's good.
By the way, I watched Big Trouble in Little China again the other day, and I love that movie. I showed it to my son. He thought it was pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to sell items from our inventories here. The last thing that we've got is in the Starship, and it is the insulating gel, and they are selling for, I don't know how much a piece. 44,000 a piece here instead of 42,000 a piece at the space station. So there we go. All right, bam. And what did we end up with? 37 mil. So I made in one run from that farm with nothing but product from the farm in it, because usually I buffer it with emerald, you know, so that it fills up a little bit faster. But I made 17 million in that one run. So that's not bad. flrrrb, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening to you making money. Kind of ticks me off.
Why? Why? You're not even playing No Man's Sky anymore.
That's why. Because it's just such a pain to try to make money.
Well, if you just got off your lazy tush and do it, you'd have it by now.
Yeah, I know. Well, since Dee's in Miami, I'm going to have a little time to myself for a couple weeks. So maybe I'll get up there.
She's in Miami, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun.
Oh, yeah, it will be. She'll have a lot of fun visiting family and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
And stay till she gets tired of that and then come back.
Well, that's good. All right, we're going to go back to the base. Check out. We're going to take stock of what the episode was all about here today. We're going to see what we've learned. We're gonna thank people for coming to the show, all that good stuff. And there's my cool starship, flrrrb. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look.
Oh, that is cool.
Yep. All right. Just checking.
It's better than my green goblin.
You got a green goblin? Is that what you named it?
Yes, it is. That's exactly what I named it. Since I finally got rid of that bug-looking one.
You had a bug-looking freighter?
No, not a freighter, just my ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got a bug-looking one. It's called the Nerf Herder.
Yeah, I never liked that. It was a pain. And since I don't have a freighter or enough money to get an extra ship or anything like that.
You only need like 8 or 9. Oh, there's my base.
Oh, you mother. 8 or 9 million. Shut up.
I just made 17. It's all a matter. It's all a matter of building the base and then doing the missions. That's all it is. That's all you have to do. Build the base, do the missions.
Yeah. I'm trying.
All right.
I don't want to build a base though. I want to explore.
Well, you can do that, but building a base is going to help you explore more. If that makes sense.
No, because then you just keep going back home.
No. Because okay, well let's put it to you like this: without building a base, you're not gonna be able to have the vehicles to go down on the planet and explore the planets.
Yeah, but I don't have the stuff to make the vehicles anyway.
Well, that's why you okay. All right. You know what? Well, we're not gonna have this live stream devolve into an argument about philosophies of No Man's Sky.
It's not that. It's the fact that I still don't have the guys for my base. I think I've got a base somewhere, but I'm still trying
I think I've got a base somewhere. That's the quote of the day, people. Here, I'm going to put that in the comments. Quote of the day. Flurb. So,
but the thing is you have to build at your base, build those little rooms that they have got your specialists in. It's been taking me so long to try to find like each one of those specialists that it's almost useless to have the base. But if I don't have the base, then I can't hire the specialist anyway.
Right.
It's kind of a catch-22.
So there you go. There's the quote of the day, people.
And Okami's with me on this. A couple $100,000 at the moment. That's it. I think that's about where I'm at. It's about maybe 150 or something like that.
Well,
it's horrible.
I'm gonna scroll through the 500 or so comments here and try to pick out people to coming to my channel. There have been some people that have been here the entire time, like Grammy and Wicked have been here the entire time. Thank you for coming to the show. Flurb, thank you for co-hosting.
No problem.
D-Lo, yeah, it's always fun whenever I have you on. D-Lo, thanks for coming to the channel. Boone, thank you for coming. Lenny Billet, thank you for coming to the channel. He says, Iceman, thanks for the great stream. Hope your day is good. I'm having a great day, Lenny. Okami, thanks for coming. I hope I'm saying your name right, Okami. But yeah, thank you for everybody that came to the show, and I think that me and Boone should have a Father's Day special tomorrow, and then Cobra, I believe, is going to have another live stream tonight, maybe. If he does, I'll have either I or Boone, probably me, we'll have an after party after the show, as long as it doesn't go too long. So yeah, there's that. Again, Flurb, thank you for coming on. You need to come on more often.
Oh, I'm going to try to.
Okay.
But you always end up doing this when I'm at work, or when I'm busy doing something else.
Yeah, I know. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for coming. Wait a minute, Frank Caldwell. I gotta thank Frank Caldwell. He just put a smiley face in the chat. Thanks for coming, guys. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more live streams, if you want to see more No Man's Sky, sci-fi stuff, simulation gaming, all that stuff, and all that. So yeah, thanks. We'll see you in the next one, guys.